Hello and welcome to Projects, the online application used to coordinate all project-centered communication between members of any project. This is a beginner's introduction. Let me begin in showing you how to get started with projects. Navigate to Projects in your browser, go to Sign Up to create a new user. As a new user, the application is completely bare. Let's change that. Let's add a new project. Forms play a pivotal role within projects, which is why all forms employ strict client-side validations to control the quality of the user inputs and suppress saving until the form is complete. Entering an invalid date is warned at the bottom of the dialog. In this case, the project end date is before the start date, which is clearly invalid. Note that the Save button becomes available when the fields are complete. Optionally, we can choose to add reviews to the project template. Select the number of reviews and fill in the fields. Saving places the new project into the table. We can edit the project by clicking this icon. Fields can be modified, including adding or deleting reviews. We can also archive a project here, but more on that later. Let's change some details and save. Clicking on the project title, we enter the project details page. We can edit the project by clicking this icon over to the right. Below is the project timeline. Total lifetime is displayed. We can show approved vacations here, but more on that in a later tutorial. The horizontal bar represents the project from start to end, with the blue representing time already completed. Start, end, and review markers can be hovered to display details of each, plus there is a calendar scale to provide some more context. The review markers are clickable and allow access to the review pages, but more details on that in a later tutorial. Let's now add a personal task by clicking the Add Task icon. Again, client-side validations control the quality of the user inputs. A completion date in the past is clearly invalid and is warned at the bottom here. The number of days to complete the task is an estimation of the total work days the task will take. Projects uses the number of days to complete task plus start and end dates to automatically calculate a task risk percentage. It is the ratio of the time available to the estimated time needed. At 100%, the two quantities are equal. Tasks with a risk percentage above 100% are categorized as at risk. If a task is at risk, it will be highlighted in the application. As an option, we may add any tasks that are parent dependencies of the target task. This allows for coupling of related tasks to drive better communication between the owners of those dependencies. It also affects the completion status of tasks with parent dependencies. This will be shown in a later tutorial. A new task is entered into the table. Here we can access the task detail page, change the percentage complete value, note whether a task is at risk or not, and link to the attached parent dependencies. And also access the edit task dialog, like so. I'll make some edits, including reducing the risk percentage. Note that the risk marker is no longer there. Below my tasks we have other users tasks. Other users tasks will be looked at in another tutorial when we delve into collaboration using projects. Let's now go into the task detail of the task we created. Here we have the task title at the top with the edit task icon over to the side. Below is a trimmed version of the table row from the previous page. Below this is a completion history graph used to monitor a task completion over time with a maximum of 1 data point logged per day. So multiple adjustments in one day will result in only the latest being captured, both in the database and then on the graph. Let's see this in action. Previously, we adjusted this percentage from 0 to 15%, and this is marked on the graph here. Let's again adjust it. We adjusted it to 25%, saved it, and the graph now shows a data point at 25% on this particular calendar day. Below the graph is a full task description. Finally, at the bottom, which is currently unpopulated, we have the comments area, which is where comments will be displayed from any user who has previously commented. Let's add a comment. Returning to the top of the screen, we can use the breadcrumb trail to navigate back to the project detail. Now let's delete the task we just created. As a closer to the tutorial, I would like to show you how multiple tasks can have their percentage complete values edited simultaneously. To do this, we will log on to Willie's account and go to his Community Outreach Programme platform project. Here, Willie has 4 personal tasks that he is in the process of completing. Let's assume that he has been working on them all, but has forgotten to update them. We can update them all in one save action like so. All the tasks are saved in one go. Thank you for watching the beginner tutorial.